Welcome back. In our last lesson, we covered the importance of budgeting and financial planning. Today, we will build on that foundation by diving into one of the most critical components of wealth building: investing. Investing is the engine that drives long-term financial growth. It's how you make your money work for you, transforming earned income into passive income and capital gains. Today's lesson will cover the basics of investing, why it's essential, the different types of investments, and how to get started. Let's get to it. At its core, investing is the act of allocating money with the expectation of generating a return over time. It's about making your money grow and work for you, rather than just sitting in a bank account losing value to inflation. Why should you invest? First, it helps you beat inflation. Inflation erodes the purchasing power of your money over time, so investing helps your money grow faster than inflation. Second, it builds wealth. Investments can grow exponentially over time through compounding returns, turning small contributions into significant wealth. Third, it helps you achieve financial goals. Investing is essential for long-term goals like retirement, buying a home, or achieving financial independence. And finally, it creates passive income. Some investments, like real estate or dividend-paying stocks, can provide ongoing income without continuous effort. Now let's talk about the power of compounding. Compounding is one of the most powerful concepts in investing. It's the process where your earnings generate their own earnings, creating a snowball effect over time. Here's how compounding works. Let's say you invest $1,000 at a 7% annual return. In year 1, your investment grows to $1,070. In year 2, instead of just earning 7% on the initial $1,000, you earn 7% on $1,070, bringing your total to $1,144.90. In year 20, if you keep reinvesting, your original $1,000 grows to $3,870. It's the interest on the interest that drives significant long-term growth. Try this exercise. Use a compound interest calculator online and input a small initial investment, like $1,000, with a monthly contribution of $100 and a 7% annual return over 20 years. Note the results and reflect on how powerful compounding can be over time. Next, let's look at the different types of investments. Understanding these types is crucial for building a diversified portfolio that aligns with your financial goals. First, we have stocks, also known as equities. These represent ownership in a company. The pros include high potential returns, partial ownership, and potential dividend income, but they come with high volatility and the risk of loss. For example, if you bought 100 shares of Apple in 2003, your investment would have grown exponentially. Next, we have bonds, also known as fixed income. These are loans to companies or governments in exchange for regular interest payments. The pros include lower risk, predictable income, and capital preservation, but they offer lower returns and carry interest rate risk. U.S. Treasury bonds, for example, are considered some of the safest investments in the world. Then there's real estate. This includes investing in physical property or real estate investment trusts, known as REITs. The pros include passive income, tax benefits, and property appreciation. But real estate can have high upfront costs and ongoing maintenance. This can include rental properties, commercial real estate, or house flipping. Next, we have mutual funds and ETFs, or exchange-traded funds. These are pooled investment funds that allow you to invest in a diversified portfolio. The pros include instant diversification, professional management, and liquidity, but they come with management fees and potential underperformance. Examples include the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF or S&P 500 index funds. Commodities are another option. These are physical assets like gold, silver, oil, and agricultural products. They can act as an inflation hedge and provide diversification, but they come with high volatility and storage costs. Examples include investing in gold or agricultural commodities. Finally, we have alternative investments, which include assets like private equity, hedge funds, collectibles, and cryptocurrencies. These offer the potential for high returns and diversification, but they come with high risk, lack of liquidity, and complex tax implications. Examples include Bitcoin, art, or private real estate funds. Now let's talk about understanding risk and return. Every investment carries some level of risk, and understanding this relationship is essential for building a successful portfolio. First, assess your risk tolerance. This depends on factors like age, financial goals, time horizon, and comfort with market fluctuations. Take a moment to reflect on your risk tolerance. Are you comfortable with the ups and downs of the stock market? Or do you prefer the stability of bonds and real estate? Next, focus on diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversifying your investments reduces risk by spreading it across various asset classes. Consider diversifying across industries, asset types, and even geographical regions. Finally, remember that typically, higher potential returns come with higher risks. For example, stocks are riskier than bonds but have historically provided higher returns. Now that you understand what investing is and why it's important, let's talk about how to get started. First, set your financial goals. Define what you're investing for, whether it's retirement, a down payment, or financial freedom. Set specific, measurable goals like, I want to save $500,000 for retirement in 20 years. Next, build an emergency fund first. Before investing, ensure you have 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved in a liquid, accessible account. Choose an investment account. This could be a retirement account like a 401k, IRA, or Roth IRA, or a taxable account for flexible investing. You can also consider robo-advisors like Betterment or Wealthfront that manage your investments for you. Start small and be consistent. You don't need thousands to start. Even $50 or $100 a month can grow significantly over time. Use dollar-cost averaging to reduce the impact of market volatility. To wrap up, let's talk about some common mistakes to avoid. First, avoid emotional investing. Don't make decisions based on fear or greed. Second, don't try to time the market. Instead, focus on time in the market. Third, don't ignore fees. High fees can significantly reduce your returns over time. Fourth, avoid lack of diversification. Don't overconcentrate your investments. Finally, don't fail to rebalance. Regularly review and adjust your portfolio to align with your goals and risk tolerance. Key takeaways. Investing is essential for beating inflation, building wealth, and achieving financial independence. Understand the different types of investments and their risk profiles. Assess your risk tolerance before choosing investments. Start small, stay consistent, and focus on long-term growth. Avoid common investing mistakes to maximize your returns. Homework. Assess your risk tolerance. Choose an investment type to research further. Set an investment goal. Open an investment account if you haven't already. Investing is a powerful tool for building wealth, but it requires knowledge, patience, and discipline. You've taken a significant step by learning these fundamentals today. In our next lesson, we'll explore how to build multiple streams of income, adding even more power to your wealth-building strategy. Until then, keep learning, keep investing, and keep growing. See you in the next lesson.